Hello family, how you doing? This is Aislee with Hustle Dads and Family Legacy Club coming to you one more again with an iPrime Intelligence Prime Capital update video. And today's video, I'm going to share some things with you that I ran across. We live and we learn, and this is some due diligence to help other people, help you out there when we're evaluating and vetting some of these programs. And so everybody's going to you have their own way they want to go about doing things and assess their own risks and what's worth it for them. And so you get to make that decision for yourself. And with that being the case, before we dive into this, let me get to the house rules here. All right. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. And this is not financial advice. You have to do your own due diligence, and this is for information, educational, and entertainment purposes only. All right, family. So with that, I'm just a dad guy out here online in the online space, navigating, showing you how we not only grow our crypto, but how we grow our income, assets in this pursuit to build wealth and build family legacy. All right. So, take this journey along with us by following and liking and subscribing to the channel. And when we update or post a new video, if you want to be notified, hit that notification bell. All right, family, so let's get to it. So here is an update from out of one of the Telegram rooms. That's one of the Telegram IPC teams that's in Telegram. And it says today, April 6th, around another 4 to 5 million was paid out to IPC members. It appears all payments made to members were under $3,000. We have no further info on how or why, so please do not, private message us, as we know nothing else. Expect we are tracking a few IPC wallets and have seen funds put in and sent out to members. And here is, I guess, a wallet address to just show some deposits, I guess, from IPC, which, I don't doubt that. Like I said in one of my previous videos, guys, I received one of our last deposits. It was $1,500, so it's under $2,000, which, we figured that the smaller amounts, somehow they were going and paying those, which to me has me kind of up in the air in determining whether or not IPC was or is a scam, or they're just like terrible at being scammers, or the worst scammers ever. Like I just think they're really poor at the business side. They came up with a bot idea. Don't even know now whether the bot was actually trading or they were simulating that. But the whole concept, there are bots that do trade. AI technology exists with bot trading. I have no doubt about that. However, with the IPC, it just, so many things, it took a nosedive with the customer service and support, which that never was pretty good in the first place. I mean, you had a little chat on the website and email, and that's pretty much the only customer support available. So that's a red flag with me from the beginning of anything, any type of business, online, offline. Poor customer service or limited customer service. Now I get it, because folks will call you to death to get access for just basic simple stuff. I deal with it a daily basis with my profession, and so I have to put parameters in place to streamline, frequently asked questions and, some videos and information and the website and step-by-step steps. Follow these steps, 1, 2, 3, and people still mess it up. So I get that, but you got to find some type of balance, to make this happen. So anyway, moving on, I was able to run across some information. Some of this information I've kind of seen, some I didn't see. Some of this is brand new, because if you go to the one of the IPC websites, which when I say one, this actually is a clone or a representative's website. It's pretty slick, right? Because most people would think this, if you go to intelligenceprimecapital.com, which is this site here, it looks like, official IPC site, right? But IPC site is iprimecapital.com. But what I noticed on this site here, if you click register, right, it's going to take you to whoever that person's, IBF, and it somehow it populates my email address in here. But, we'll take care of that. But this populates for a representative of IPC. I noticed that, so, that's not the company's website. That's a rep that was trying to be pretty smart. He knew that some people was just going to go to that website and register, or send people to that website, look as official, and it pretty much has probably an IPC presentation or overview video, some information they took and put together the site. But they also have the FinTrack, the regulators information, on here. So like when you click on one of these regulator informations, and I already actually put in the registration number into that, and was able to go to this page here and pull this up. So the inclusion of a business on the MSB registration page is not a recommendation, certification of legitimacy, or endorsement of business by a government agency. That's just saying a bunch of nothing to me. I mean that just because they have this, which they received last year, doesn't mean they're legit. Because this was, June of 2021, I guess, when they were putting, all of this together, the IPC. But if you go here to the FinTrack license here in the MSB, you can see that this has been ceased as of April 4th. So recently in Toronto, where they have their, and this is the website where they have their office located. I guess you can call that number and get nobody. I guess I'm not sure. It's interesting though. Might call that tomorrow or something, see what happens. Date of incorporation back in June 2021 that you saw that date or approximate date on the previous page. And then if you go back here and you go to the ASIC license, and I went here and I put in the number, their registration number, pulled up this information, the HLK group, and basically I did some reading and research that this is not a representative of, or a good representative of, as far as IPC, that they're legit if you're not in, I believe, Australia, if I'm not mistaken. But just to speed this up for you guys can jump around all in this. What this sums up are, yes, these are a bunch of flags. If you go to the British Columbia site, Intelligence Prime Capital, they're going to have some information to tell you to be aware of IPC in the British Columbia. If you go to the this site, and I believe this site here is just the Spain or the commission in one of the other countries here, and again, it's not good. And I believe this site here is the Russia Trading Authority, is not, they even, and don't have anything good to say. So these are all red flags, but I never put IPC in the legit high credibility category. It's always been high risk for us, and therefore we approached it as so. But again, I told you guys I end up violating my policy because our thing is to get our money get out of the red into the black as soon as possible, and then play with house money. And I didn't do that, bad. So end up, you can call it got lucky. Was able to pull our capital out, got in, while it was still, early in regards to IPC, and just getting familiar with the space, because the AI technology and bots technology right now is here. So, and from what I've researched and read, the average everyday person like us never had the opportunity to participate, and it's been around for a while. But now, it's being promoted through different, opportunities and companies to mainstream people. And what happens when things hit mainstream? It hit mainstream when the average everyday person get their hands on something. Either they're going to rule it illegal, tax it, or put some type of barriers, parameters, because not too many people can come up on something that's good. And not only that, there are people that mess it up. You guys have seen it. As soon as you turn, that's why some people are a little reluctant of turning a lot of people on to some stuff, because then they blow the spot up, as you've heard before. And now issues, problems, whatever occur when too many people. I think IPC, they definitely grew too fast, where they couldn't handle everything coming in. But I'm not justifying anything as far as for IPC, and so the outcome, as far as with me, is that they're the worst. If they're a scam, the worst scam possible. I mean, you really don't know if something's legitimately a scam or not until it's over. You can put it in that scam category. When I did some more digging, if you go here to the behindmlm.com, you guys can read this information, and it just kind of goes into the what IPC became a soap opera for me, when I not only just reading this, but with the updates that announcement they were sending when they fired or let go Eddie or whoever this person was, and that they had people stealing from them, and they had some hackers, and trying to hold the company, or they're at hostage. All that is too much. They were doing too much for me. That's drama, and that equates to a soap opera. And you got that signs it's time to go and pull out. His website even got Mike Lucas, Mike and Mike on here, and their track record in regards to different opportunities that apparently they get in and they crash or they fail in a certain period of time. So I think they're habitual high risk program promoters, and that's why, as far as with us, we never did any heavy recruiting. As a matter of fact, this channel is new as of maybe a week now, a week and a half, and just really documenting our journey. Definitely will share opportunities that we're involved in, so folks can make up their own mind. But heavy recruiting, pushing, that's not our thing, especially myself and my partner, and what we're building as far as our family legacy club. It's education based information, and putting together a group of folks that we can rock with, for the next 40 years, or however long that we're on this earth, because we're not going anywhere. We're not trying to hide behind that's why my face is here on the internet. We're not trying to hide behind a keyboard, or I'm pretty easy to reach, and all that good stuff. And I'm not afraid of anything, just because if you live right, do your best, it'll work out. No one's perfect. You make mistakes, you live, you learn, you grow, but you work towards making everything whole, and you go from there. So again, drama, that's another red flag. All right. So when you start to see drama, it's time to go. I don't know if you all growing up where I grew up from, when I say drama, if you ever been out and stuff started happening, a fight break out at a party, all kind of drama, that's when time to go, and you all know what I'm talking about. If you, in my younger days, when the spot got hot, we're not staying around to look and see what's going on. It's funny. I remember when I was in college in Atlanta, Georgia, and we were at Piedmont Park, and different ethnic groups of people, have different experiences. So, if you're a person of color and you look like me, what do you do when you see a whole bunch of people running? All right. Now, I'm gonna let you guys answer that, because if you growing up, I grew up in certain demographics, what to do, and you ask questions later, we out, like, hey, and then you find out what's going on, because usually when that's happening, there's some shots going off or some stuff, some activity, and they say a bullet don't have any names. All right, so you all know what I'm talking about. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Ask one of your friends or somebody. They'll put you on, let you guys know what we're talking about. All right, so guys, I digressed a little bit in this IPC video. I know it's a little different, a little strange, but hey, I'm being myself out here in this space, and those of you that are out here too that can relate and recognize, then we can rock together in this journey on building not only our crypto, but like I always say, assets, in building residual and passive income online and offline. So if you do me a favor, like and share this content, and if you want to be notified when we drop something new, hit that notification bell as well. All right, talk to you all later. Peace.